Hello everyone, this is Kristy Bloxham from Unique, and we are here for our Rockin' Your Business call today. We have two great presenters to come who have agreed to come and share their wonderful tips on how to foster unity and Y-sisterhood in our teams, in your teams. And we sent this out on Facebook to everyone to say, let us know who you would like to hear from on these topics. And McKenna, can you tell me how many responses we had to this?
Oh my goodness, we had a million. So in the past we've had anywhere from 100 to 300 nominations, and we had over 3,000 comments on Facebook, if I remember right. I was like, ugh, how am I going to go through all of these comments?
Exactly. It was astounding, which means so many of our presenters are doing just this. They're fostering unity and Y-sisterhood in their teams, and that is exactly what Unique is all about. So we're so excited. We had to choose two, and I think we chose two that can really give you some great ideas and some things that will really help you. So with that said, I want to introduce our two presenters. We have Nicole Lyons. She's here with us, and she is from Illinois. And we have Juliana Goldberg, and she is from Nevada. And so I've asked them to talk about the following things. I've asked them first to just tell us a little bit about themselves, and then they will talk about what does building a team mean to them and why it's important. And then what do you do to inspire your team? I know all of you guys have your own ideas and some things you've heard, and they have some great ideas. So they'll share that with you, and then what things you found to be most successful. Because, I mean, let's be real, a lot of us try things that work, and some things do and some things don't. So they will share with us what they have found to be most successful. So with that said, let's turn the time first over to Nicole.
Hello. First, I want to thank Kristy and McKenna and all those from corporate, I guess, for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to bring you guys this call. And I want to say thanks to my girls and my team who nominated me for this call. I'm truly, truly blessed. So, brief introduction of myself. I am a 34-year-old mother of 3, a wife to a very crazy busy husband. We own 2 used car lots, as well as a repossession agency and a 24-hour trucking company, not to mention the traveling that my husband does and the sports and things that my children are involved in. So myself, I am a very, very busy mother and wife. And although I have, all of these priorities and all of these things that seem to sometimes come before my business, I've still been very active with my team and able to get my team to elite status. Just about a year ago, actually, we hit green status in March of 2015. So I think that my personal opinion is doing this and having such a just go, go, go attitude is kind of what has been forcing me, I guess, to be successful. And I try to instill that in my girls as well. So in my first month with Unique, which was September of 2014, I was able to hit white, yellow, and fast start status all within the first month. And then my team just went crazy after that. These girls are amazing. When I very first started, I set a goal for myself of 250 personal retail sales, or what we at Unique here call it PRS. So I set myself at 250 PRS, and I wanted to sponsor 3 girls a month. And I think that by setting that in my head on the first of the month and just really pushing myself, I've been able to pretty much do that consecutively. Of course, I'm going to have a few months here and there, that are down like anyone else would. And after now being with Unique for a little bit over a year, I can proudly say that I've totally changed my personal theory on my goals. And I now set my goals at the first of the month for 2,000 PRS and to sponsor 5 girls a month. And again, I think it's because of my enthusiasm and because of this go-go attitude that I can really keep that and do that. And we're in March, and today is, I think, the 15th for us. I've already sponsored 4 this month, and my PRS is already hitting goals. So I think the excitement definitely helps. And I was that girl. I was the girl that said, no, I have way too many businesses. I've got too many kids. I've got way too much going on. I do not have time to sell makeup. And my best friend said, just just try the mascara. And finally, I gave in, and I'm so, so thankful that I did. So that's enough about me. We'll go on to the first question, which was, what does building a team mean to you, and why is it important? And for me, this business is about the team. It's not about selling makeup to me. It's not about, I mean, it is about looking pretty, and it's definitely about making other people feel pretty. But if I didn't have my team, I wouldn't be in this company without my team. And I'm not saying that because of making money. I'm saying that because these girls are my inspiration. They are my heart. My team is my everything. And I'm actually on the verge of tears right now. This is crazy. Building a team is about gaining friendships. It's about getting to know one another. And it's not just friendships, you know, like a hi-bye type relationship. This is forever friendships. These girls are people that I can pick up the phone at any hour, and I know that somebody is going to answer the phone. I've grown my team to a little over 100 girls within the little bit over a year that I've been with Unique. So, you know, and I tell my girls as we go along, I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to cry to you and to listen to you. I want you to cry to me. I want you to listen to me. I want us to be in a relationship together. This is definitely about all of us, not just about me or just about you. It's a give and take relationship. We laugh together and we have fun together, and you know, what kind of job are you not going to stay at if you're having fun at your job? I actually had the opportunity to go to corporate headquarters for Unified last month, and I laughed whenever I saw the dodgeball. They had like this flyer up for dodgeball, and the employees get to play dodgeball, and it was kind of like a tournament between, I think they even had trophies and stuff. Like, how cool is that? And that's the kind of stuff that I really try to instill in my team. We like to have fun together. Relationship is the key. Knowing that I'm not their boss. I'm just their leader, and I'm trying to get them to the top with me, not get myself there. And I love that our compensation plan built just that, to where, you know, somebody that just started today, if they have enough enthusiasm and go get them, they could pass me up in a heartbeat. And I love that. I absolutely do. So for me, yeah, selling makeup is amazing and it's a good time, but really it's about those backyard barbecues and being able to invite, you know, your local girls to the team, or, you know, having a team meeting and having 3/4 of your local girls show up. I mean, to me, that is inspiring. That is what keeps me going. So a few ideas of what I do or what I have done in the past to inspire my team. When they asked me this question, I kind of laughed, because inspiring my team is like my most important thing ever. So I said maybe the question for me should be, what do I not do? I mean, I've done like silly videos for the girls. I maybe even have sang to them. I mean, I'm just crazy, and I'm raw, and I'm one-on-one with them. I'm friends with all of them. So inspiration, again, is huge. Personally, every single day I get up, I either read or I find like inspirational quotes on Pinterest, things that are motivating. I watch YouTube videos. I get myself in the zone for the day. And once I do that, then I get my team in the zone for the day. So I have my own private team page, and all of my girls are in it. I post on that a few times a day, but normally the first thing in the morning, I'm going to post something motivational, something that's going to wake them up and get them going. And one of the things that I've decided to do this year, we actually started in January, was creating a theme for the team every single month. So in January, we did this super fun theme that was to the movies The Hunger Games. And I pulled graphics and quotes and all kinds of things from Pinterest and Google and kind of wherever I could find them. And then I added like their pictures or their names, their PRS. You know, I kind of geared it towards the team personally. But the girls had a really, really fun time with that. And we just kind of threw out challenges and incentives to each other and kept it going that way. And I actually broke the girls up. It takes some time. So being a leader is definitely, I don't want to say time consuming, because it's not if you don't want it to be, but it's definitely something that you need to invest your time into. Let's put it that way. So even with a team of over 100, I printed out their names, every single person's name, and I cut them all out and I put them into a bucket and I randomly drew them out. And I assigned my girls a team chat. and each one was, I don't know if you're familiar with the Hunger Games or not, but each one was a different district, and I think we ended up with like 15 districts, and the girls that were in each district or group chat, they didn't know each other, so they were from totally different like legs of the team. And so that was my idea of bonding and of getting us together and getting one another, you know, to know each other. And I kind of awarded them, I guess, for talking to each other, even not selling product. You know, I wasn't really focused on the sell, but more focused on the relationship building, getting to know one another, brainstorming together, coming up with fun ideas together. You know, to create trust between all of them. And I thought that that was pretty cool. And then in February, we did a Disney theme. And so I just pulled, you know, some of the princesses and things like that. And again, I created graphics and things that went with the incentive that I was doing at that time. I don't always post an incentive every month, but I do like to keep my girls incentivized. I think that that also helps, you know, not with sales, but with them enjoying themselves and having a really good time. So for this month, we are playing the game of life. And once again, you know, I'm doing the graphics and I'm doing the quotes, and I broke them up into different teams again yet this month. And I think that it's important that they all maybe not become best friends, because I realize that, you know, we're in totally different aspects of the world, we're in totally different places, but for them to get to want to know one another and to learn about each other's lives and to know, you know, when somebody's birthday is. I mean, how good does that make you feel when somebody random tells you happy birthday? I mean, I think that's great. So that is something that I try to instill in my team, and I think that has been successful for me. That, you know, breaking up the teams has definitely been a very successful thing, getting them to know one another. And I don't know, I want them to know that they inspire me too, and they are definitely the heart of my business. They mean everything to me in Unique.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. We are so, you know, lucky to be part of a community here, and that's what Unique really is. We're a sisterhood and we're a community. And some of these ideas that you have brought out here just show us that, you know, you can use your creativity to help build that community, help everyone know that they can rely on each other, they can get ideas from each other, they can grow together. And it's so much more fun that way. It makes it almost feel like it's not work. And so you've been very creative, and it's fun to see this. I know it takes a lot of time to do some of these things, but I think you've seen that the time that you've spent has been well rewarded within your team. So thank you so much for sharing that. Now we have Juliana. Juliana, let's have you do the same thing. So you're going to tell us about yourself and then the other questions that we had, and we're excited to hear from you also.
Awesome. Okay. Well, hi, Kathy. Thank you so much. Just want to quickly thank you so much. I'm sorry. Did I call you Kathy? Did I start that way? Okay. Thank you so much, Kristy, for inviting me to be part of this call. I'm really honored. I am a little bit shocked because there are so many deserving Unique sisters that have been nominated. And honestly, I'm not surprised. There are thousands of girls nominated because I really feel that our Unique sisters, they really rock. It's just an amazing place to be. Quick shout out for all my Viva Las Lashes girls who nominated me. I love you girls so much, and I'm really privileged to be in this call. So also, Nicole, love your energy, your great ideas, and I also took some notes already. So for those who might not know me, my name is Juliana Goldberg. I live in Henderson, Nevada, which is 15 minutes away from the Strip in Las Vegas. I am a green status presenter going on Black. So Manoli and Derek, I have a special place on my front porch waiting for the roses. I was born and raised in Brazil, so I always joke that I'm a Brazilian girl with an American heart. I feel totally blessed to live in this amazing country. I am a mother. I'm turning 40, which is, it's awesome, right? I'm alive. I'm turning 40. I have a beautiful family, 2 amazing kids, an amazing husband, and I'm really lucky to be part of this incredible company. We are definitely so much more than just makeup. My life has completely changed since I joined Unique. And I know it has changed so many lives. The Unique Foundation is just such an incredible thing. So let me start answering the questions. The first question is, what does building a team mean to me? Why is it so important? Well, I feel that building a team, it's just one of the most rewarding experiences I have ever had in my entire working life. Before Unique, I didn't even know I was capable of leading a team. But guess what? Now I'm leading a team. I believe in myself, and I'm really loving every second of it. I think when you're able to successfully keep your team engaged, your team, in a positive and respectful environment, you're on the right path. You're doing something right. I feel that one of the best parts of building a team is to truly help women to reach their goals, to follow their dreams, to help them feel good about who they are, which is a huge difference between who they are and who they think they are. That story, if 9 people tell you you're gorgeous, and then comes along a 10th person and says, no, you're not. You're not smart, you're not pretty. Guess who most of the people believe? The way our brain is programmed, unfortunately, we believe on the things we're afraid of, believe in the things that cause us pain. It's really weird, but that's how it works. So it's so easy for us to start to believe that we're not good enough, that we don't deserve things, that we just can't do. And my ultimate goal as a leader is to really show them that they are good enough, they deserve things, and they most certainly they can do. If they put their heart and soul and they really believe in themselves, they can achieve anything they want. So when you see girls, like, they're trying to reach their goals, or they're just getting out of their comfort zone, I really get so excited. Like, I feel like I'm putting my cheerleader high school uniform on. I call my husband, like, Jared, look at my friend Mary. She just posted a selfie on Facebook. And you get a little message from Mary and says, Mary, thank you, Juliana. I just took a selfie and I posted on my wall. And you go to Mary's wall and she has like 80 likes and comments telling her how beautiful she is. Now Mary, she feels like $1 million. And we as leaders, we are so privileged to be in that empowering position, to be able to help them feel like $1 million just because you say, you are beautiful, you can believe in yourself, you're going to do well, believe in your heart, believe in yourself, you're a wonderful woman. So when I think about being a unique leader, I really feel that I'm living our mission every day. And I think every one of us should do this. We should live our mission every day by uplifting, by empowering, and by validating women. Because when you empower someone, you feel empowered yourself. There's no, you can't help. You feel wonderful, you feel empowered. And once that cycle starts, you're never going to be able to stop. Because empowering, I feel that's truly like addictive. And to me, one of the importance of building a team is, in this business, the word alone is not even part of our vocabulary. It doesn't work that way. You can't do anything alone. But it's important, very important, that we focus on what type of team we're building. You have to, I think it's vital that as leaders, we need to set the tone for your team from day one. Not just by teaching by example, but we must make crystal clear what your team is all about, what is in your heart. For example, in our team, positivity is a must. You can have amazing, strong business strategies, strong training tools, but if everybody gets negative, it'll be really hard to see the positive engagement among your teammates. And I'm not saying, just be positive and you're going to rock your business. It's not what I'm saying. You have to have your training tools and strategies and everything, goals and everything. But I think when you empower somebody to feel better about who they are, everything's going to come as a consequence. I feel also that it's super important to get all your team members, no matter if they're white, if they're yellow, if they're blue, green, whatever. I want them to feel that sense of belonging, by welcoming them and by truly listen to their needs. We have to give them voice. We have to listen why, and we have to also celebrate their victories. It's super important that they feel special. So the other question is, what do I do to inspire my team? Hmm. Well, I always joke that I have a PhD in positivity, so that's really easy for me. I'm just kidding. My motto in life is really, no matter how bad of a day I'm having, I will always choose to be grateful. That's it. Positivity. I really believe that positivity is really a choice in life, and I just choose to live my life that way. I could have a really, really hard, difficult, challenging time in my life, but I know I'm alive, and I know I can. I know it might sound cheesy, but that's really how I feel in my heart. So I think also it's super important that we as leaders, like, we care about who our teammates are, and not just what can they do for us. And I know it can be easy, to forget that sometimes. We get excited about, our numbers, we're focused on the ranks, what we want to achieve, and, but I think we need to have a balance of both aspects of goals and tools, business, and also, care for your team. And we need to treat everyone in our teams, I think. And, I'm just speaking for myself. You can do whatever you want. I'm just sharing what I feel that has been working for us. I feel that you need to treat your teammates as friends first before just a presenter in your team. I honestly feel we're all humans. We all like to feel special. We all like to feel appreciated, loved. And if you truly want to empower them, you want to know a little bit about who they are. Because all of us have different backgrounds. We all have different life experiences, and even we have, our own different fears. And we can't just use as a leader the same recipe to help everybody. I don't think it works that way. So I think once you get to know them, you'll be much easier to find out, so what can I do as a leader to help this person to grow as a person? And I'm not saying, teams can get really big. I'm not saying, oh, you need to find out everything about everybody and help it's, you wanted to find who, at least you want to start with your first line, people that you sponsor, and teach them to do to their own first line and so on. And there are so many people out there who reach out to, you know what to do. You're a leader, you know what to do. What things have you found to be most successful? I believe your team, you will follow by example. As a leader, your team is going to follow you by example. However, you need to create a culture. So, for example, our team is totally based on positivity, about caring, helping one another. And I want to make it really clear that they know that we are together on this. They're not alone. I'm not telling them what to do. We are together. So when they help one another, not only they feel a super great sense of accomplishment, but I think it starts to build a strong bond. It starts to build a sisterhood. So when I see, outside of our group, I see them posting on the wall, and the other, our team members, they're like, yes, congratulations on your daughter's graduation, congratulations. That is so awesome, because they became friends, they're helping each other, they create a bond, they create a sisterhood. Another thing I love is to, we can learn so much just by observing what their comments are in the group. So let's say if they're a little bit negative or something they're afraid or hesitant of, you want to know why, and you want to be able to help. And again, I'm not saying you need to take care of everybody, but we're there to lead and to help. And I also, you have to remember, you're not alone. So you want to give them the opportunity to help you lead your team and help answer questions. So one more thing, I think we can't forget, no matter how successful you are or in the beginning, I think a leader must be humble. Remember, you're not their boss. They are their own bosses. We're just there to guide them and not to tell them what to do. And we need to remember that a smart leader can learn from anything, especially from your teammates. And don't forget to run your business, because you need to make sure, you have to set time to take care of your own business, your own clients, your PRS, and grow your team. And I know I'm talking a lot, but I have just 2 more things that are super awesome that I need to say. I just want to say that Unique is a company with a heart that truly care about us. And that's one of the main reasons I love Unique. And I know it's hard to find balance between work and family, and I struggle personally. I'm working really hard to do this. But I think it's so important that you need to set time, special time for your family only. Because it's very easy for us to say, okay, let's sit down on the couch and start chatting, and then you get a text message. You know, that cell phone can get in the way of your life, and you don't realize. But have you ever had dinner with somebody and they're texting somebody? How does that make you feel? You don't want your kids to feel that way, you know? This is just a realization I had recently, and I just think I need to share, because we're on our phones all the time. And I feel that it's not just I'm ignoring them. I'm making my kids feel that cell phone is more important than them. So that's my goal. I'm like making time for my family only, because they grow so fast. And your family is everything. And last thing, I promise, please never forget to take care of yourself, because you are worth it. And don't forget that. I think I'm done. Thank you girls. Thank you, Kathy, McKenna.
Thank you so much, Juliana. It's so wonderful to have you on, and I love your thoughts about positivity and how important it is. I really believe that positivity can be learned by a good example. And we have so many good examples in Unique, and I think that's something we really try and foster. But I mean, we can all think of a time when a positive person has honestly changed our day, you know, the course of our day. But how often do we think about the opportunity that we have within Unique to change the course of people's lives with our positivity, and with helping them to understand that they can control their environments and the things that happen to them, and they can control their own, you know, how they feel about it. So that's wonderful, and those are wonderful remarks. And I really appreciated the remarks about making sure that you put yourself and your family in there, and that, you know, those are the things that really matter to us. And as leaders, sometimes we think that we have to, you know, meet every single need that there is, and that we can put our family second. But one of the most important things that we can do is be a good example of putting our family and, you know, and ourselves above everything else. And by living that example, they'll understand the importance of it too. And just to have a good balance in your life, whether you have a family, or you have, you know, extended family, or whatever it is, your friends, but also taking care of yourself. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to both of you, both Nicole.
Thank you.
You guys are wonderful, and we're so excited we just love you, and hope that you know that, and thank you so much for sharing with us today. We will have more Rockin' Your Business calls. We have one of these every month, so we look forward to those, and we look forward to seeing who will be nominated next month also. So thank you again, and have a great day.